Hey folks, it's Andrew. Let's talk about Keva planks.
Kids, don't try planking. It's dangerous.
Especially with me around.
The Keva planks are really just a series of identical rectangular prism blocks.
One of the unique things about these is that the dimensions, that 5 blocks equals exactly 1 length, and then 3 blocks equals exactly 1 width, and 15 blocks stacked equals exactly 1 length.
Now you might think that there isn't a whole lot you can do with a bunch of exactly the same wooden blocks, but not so fast. So yeah, it can go from pretty simple to pretty elaborate pretty quickly. The design of the block actually lends itself to that.
And by having them so precise, that's also part of the magic of them, is that they're precision cut so you don't have any variability. And that's how we could do the world record tower and do these complex structures, because they fit together perfectly.
This is an extremely approachable tool. As maker tools go, it doesn't have any batteries, you don't have to turn it on, it doesn't have any buttons to push or any Bluetooth to connect or anything. It is just a wooden block, and they're all the same as all the other ones. And we rightly say that a student is going to have to learn how to use the tool before they can learn content with the tool. But in this case, learning how to use the tool is going to be a very short process. But how do you get started with Keva planks? Well, let's suppose that you've got yourself a task where you have 3 of the planks and you tell the students to make an equilateral triangle. And if they built it, would they be able to prove it? Is that an equilateral triangle? What if somebody built it more like that? And then maybe add a plank and say make it a square. And imagine the rich conversation that comes up if the students build this. Is this a square? Is it not a square? And forcing the students to have real conversations with each other and in their heads about what these things really mean and how to build them. And then you take it a step further and say build a cube and make it match the definition. And of course there's going to be more elaborate uses for the Keva planks than that, even in my own case, because I needed something to help me hold my iPad up while I made that recording. And then getting into structures, like seeing if the students can explain how something like this is built, and then can they replicate it. Or bridge building is another place where Keva planks kind of have a unique edge over a lot of other tools. So keep me in mind if you can think of anything that you want to explore with Keva planks, and I look forward to seeing you around.